Good morning, guys. Coming back at you from the garage, and I'm gonna kick it up a notch, going back into a full body weight workout today. And I want you to have water, lots of water with you, space to work from. I am gonna use a box today or a step. You could be on the edge of a stairs or a footstool, but you don't need it. I'm doing it because of my shoulder injury. So for push-ups and planks and things like that, I'm going to elevate my upper body a little bit so that I get my shoulder in a better position. So you can use that to modify as well. But we're going to be doing 40 exercises today. Yes, 40. So what we're gonna do is anything for 30 seconds. Yes, anything for 30 seconds. You know you can do this. So every exercise will be 30 seconds. We'll be doing 10 exercises, water and recovery, 10 exercises, water recovery, and so on. It's 20 minutes. You could choose to repeat it if you want a double whammy of it, but it's an intense, fully effective, heart rate up, full body engagement. Everything is going to be awake. Everything is going to be fired up, and it's going to leave you fired up afterwards. So get some water, space available, lots of throwing out. So make sure you've got a clear path around you. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, guys, first 10 exercises. We're starting in push-ups, okay? So you're gonna modify as you need to. You're gonna step it back, 30 seconds on the clock, and you're gonna drop and press. Going into plank tap outs, lateral movement side to side, right and left. Keep breathing, pulling belly to spine. Nice long line through the crown of the head. Strong chest, strong back. Take a breath, release. Scoot belly to spine, rounding through the spine, releasing. Going into shoulder taps, back in the plank position, tapping your opposite shoulder. Keep pulling belly to spine, breathing through it. Nice long line from the heels out the crown of the head. To modify this, you could always take it to the knees. Keep breathing. "30 seconds and release. Take a breath, pulling belly to spine, flexion of the spine. Taking it down to the forearm, stepping back into your plank, up, down planks. Alternating your lead arm as you lower and lift your plank. Again, this could be done from the knees, pulling belly to spine. Keep breathing. If this is too much, you can always just hold your plank position. 30 seconds, release. Coming back into your plank position, going into low throw outs, throwing back out into a plank, squatting deep and wide, releasing the hands. To modify, you could always keep holding on with the hands if you're at a box. If you're on the ground, you could keep the hands to the ground. You could also walk it back and walk it in, taking it nice and wide. Play with it. release, rolling all the way up. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, squatting nice and deep to touch the ground, shoulders and reaching overhead. Start to add, driving the heels up the back line of the leg, engaging through the calves. Keep breathing through it, keep pulling belly to spine, rolling shoulders down the back. Nice deep squat, 30 seconds. Let it go, shake it off. The next 30 is alternating lunges. Dropping the knee to 90, the front knee is 90. Keep breathing through it. You could add a weight here to hold on to, or just stick with body weight. Think about staying in separate tracks, like cross-country skiing or train tracks. Nice deep drop, switching at the top. Keep breathing, keep rolling the shoulders down the back. And shake it off. Going into calf jumps. So drawing the calves up the back, the heels up the back line of the leg, engaging through the calves, tiny little bounce up and down. Small controlled movement. You can start to move the jump forwards and backwards, side to side. Keep lifting the heels up the back line of the leg. Keep breathing. Again, you could add a weight to this if you wanted to. And release and shake it off. Going into the squat and a crossover crunch. Sit nice and deep, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep breathing through it. Push the booty out the back wall as you drop into your squat, and think of the opposite hip reaching for the opposite rib. Keep breathing through it. Use that exhale breath to cross over. Sitting nice and deep. That's it. Keep going. Let it go and shake it off. You're almost there, guys. One more in this series. Take a breath. Next 30 seconds, you're going into another squat with a soldier kick. Sit deep, kick straight up, alternating your sides, tapping the toe. That's it. Try and keep the leg long. If you need to, you can bend that knee in. That's it. Keep breathing. Sit it nice and deep, kicking the leg straight up, crossing the arm over the body. Let it go. Nice work, you guys. Shake it off, get some water. Cheers. Round 2. Here we go. Next 10 exercises. You're coming down onto your back. The feet are wide. Take a deep breath in, and you're going to reach pinky to the pinky toe. That's it. Nice big side bend. Imagine you're between two panes of glass trying to find that deep lateral side bend. Keep reaching pinky for pinky. Breathing. Keep pulling belly to spine. Working through those obliques. 30 seconds. Take a breath, hug the knees in. Get ready for the next one. We're going into a side plank hip dip. Elbow is underneath the shoulder. Bottom leg is down on the ground, into the knee. Top leg is long, arm into the air. Lower the hip, lift the hip. Keep breathing through it. You can bring both legs up long or modify by keeping that knee down on the ground. Lower and lift. Keep making sure the shoulder is over top of the elbow. Release. You're going to switch it over to the other side. Elbow under shoulder. Find a good position for your arm. Bottom knee down to start. Lift up into it. Lower and lift. Challenge yourself. Go into straight legs. See what it feels like. You can always drop that bottom knee back down again. And release. Nice work. Going into a 4-point position. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Going into pointed dog or bird dog. You're going to extend the right arm out, left leg up, reach out into a long line, and then carve the belly to spine as you carve into a cat. So bird dog long to rounded cat. Extend and carve the belly. Neutral spine, flexion of the spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release, set it up for the other side. Lengthen long, carve the belly. Lengthen and cat. Reach and carve. And release. Push back, roll through the wrists, wiggle the fingers, open the chest up. We're going to go back into that 4-point position. Take a breath here. Roll the mat up if you want for a little bit of extra underneath the wrists. One leg extends out, one knee is bent. The opposite arm is going to thread the needle, reaching for the sky. Scoop the belly as you carve and reach underneath. All the way up, tall, and scoop, and stretch under. Thread the needle. Use your exhale breath as you carve under. Inhale to come back up. Reset on the opposite side. Reach to the sky. Scoop and carve the belly underneath you. Use that breath to help assist your movement. It initiates each move. Release. Nice work, guys. Coming down onto the forearms, stepping back into your plank position. Stacked plank. Tripod. One foot comes up on the back. Take a breath. Push the ground away from you. Strong forearms, strong chest and back. Pulling belly to spine. Long line out the heels and crown of the head. Challenge it by rocking back and forth slightly in a body saw. Keep breathing and pulling belly to spine, 30 seconds. Breathe and release. Coming right back into it, switching that tripod plank, opposite leg up, pushing the ground away from you, strong forearms, strong chest and back, belly to spine, length from the heel out the crown of the head. This could always be modified by coming down to the knees. Challenge it by adding that little body saw motion forward and back. 30 seconds. And release, pushing back to release it. Big breath in and out, wiggling the fingers, rolling the wrists. Full plank, long arms, hands under the shoulder. Take a breath. Lifting one toe up. Slowly lower, re-engage it to the ground, lifting the other toe up. Nice long length out the legs, alternating lift up. The leg stays low. Just think of length out the toe and out the crown of the head, and release. Rolling it all the way back up, opening the chest. And let it go. Grab some more water, a little bit more recovery time. Round 3 is coming up. Here we go, guys. Round 3. Take a breath. You're going into power squat. So knees are bent center and out into a plie sumo position. In and out. You can increase your tempo here or you can decrease it. You can modify and take the jump out and step it wide, step it center, squatting wide, squatting center. Watch the position of the knees no matter what level you pick. Keep breathing, body's upright. Roll the shoulders down. You can add a weight to this. Let it go after 30 seconds. Reverse lunge. Left leg steps back, find balance. Left leg steps out to the side, find balance. Reverse lunge, balance. Side squat, balance. Reverse, balance. Side squat, balance. Same leg is working. Breathe through. Find a little hang time in that balance. Challenge it. Nice, almost there, you guys. Let it go, shake it off. You're going to find it on the other side. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders down and back. Reverse it, balance, step it out, and balance. Whoop. Reverse it, step it out. That's it. Find a nice 90 drop. Try and find that center squat to the side. Modification, to increase it, add weight. To decrease it, take the balance out. 30 seconds. Shake it off. Nicely done, you guys. Going into a lateral hop and balance. So find some nice space you can work. Lateral jump, side to side. Again, challenging that balance. Hands can stay center. You can use those hands to help, like a skater. To decrease it, step it and find balance side to side, alternating right and left. To modify again, you can take it to a march. Keep breathing through it. Let it go. Nicely done. We're going to head into our fearless twist. So again, starting on one side of the body, okay? We're going to start in the right leg. Find a nice strong position. Bring up the left. You're going to squat. You're going to twist, touch the ankle, center the body, stand it up. Same leg, squat, twist, center, and stand. Squat into it, twist, center, and stand. You can modify this by kickstanding the toe down instead of balancing. You can modify it by touching the outside of the knee rather than the ankle. Just keep breathing through it and you pick your level. Let it go, shake it off. That one sneaks up on you. Going for the opposite side now. Find that standing leg underneath you. Squeeze the muscle to the bone, squat, twist, center, stand it up. Single leg squat, twist, center the body, stand. Find that level that works for you. One side may feel completely different than the other. That is totally normal. Almost there. Shake it off and let it go, guys. Nice work. Kicking that cardio up again. You're going to go into a squat jump. So sit down into it, jump it up, side kick, squat, out to the side. One jump, lateral kick. Try and kick through the heel. Center, kick it. Center, kick it. That's it. One squat, jump, kick. Squat, jump, kick. Keep going, guys. Yes, you can. That's it. Kick through it. Nicely done. Shake it off. Take a breath when you're ready. We're going to take it down into a plank position. So again, I'm using the box because it helps my shoulder injury. You could be on the floor for this as well. Take a breath in your plank position. Nice long line. Push back to pike position. Drop forward into your plank. Pushing back into your pike. Again, into plank. Fold at the hips. Find your pike. Keep breathing. Let it go. Take a breath. You're going to go right back up and into that plank and push back into your pike. And from here, you're going to drop into a push-up. You can play with wider elbows or narrow elbows if you're up on a box like myself. Or you can take it down to the floor and play with the wide and narrow. The drop might not feel like much in the moment or look like much, but it's very intense push-up. Keep breathing through it. If it becomes too much, hold your down dog or pike position or drop back down into your plank. And release. Push back. You're going to go down into forearms. Step it back into your plank. Find that long line. Heels together, toes are apart. And you're going to body saw forward and back. So think of a long line from the heels out the crown of the head as you shift forward and back. You can take it to the ground, same thing, pressing forward and back. Breathe through the long line. Keep pulling belly to spine. Almost there. That's it. You can always take it to the knees, do a little forward and back. Pick your level, release it. Scooping the belly, restack the bones. Grab some more water, guys, a little bit more recovery time. Okay, you guys, last round, round 4. Last 10 exercises. You got this, 30 seconds each. You're going to go down onto the ground, onto the back. Take a deep breath in, plant the feet, and you're going to go into your hip rolls. Pelvic wheel rolls you, rib wheel rolls you, long line, shoulders out those knees. Your feet can be hip distance apart. You can challenge it by bringing the feet closer together and squeezing the legs together. Imagine that you're releasing each vertebra at a time. Imagine you're creating space and using your breath as you roll up and you release and lengthen back down. Keep breathing through it, pelvic wheel and rib wheel. Take a breath, bring the knees into the chest. You can do a little rock side to side to massage the spine. Plant the feet back down again. Take a breath, tripod of the foot. You're going to hip lift, so fold at the hip, lift straight up, extending one leg out, extending the other leg out. And then fold at the hips and lower back down. Exhale to lift straight back up. Lengthen one leg and tap, and the other leg and tap. Lower the bridge down, fire through the glutes, and lift the bridge back up. Alternate your leg extension, nice long lines, squeeze those legs together, lowering the bridge. Keep breathing through it, you're almost there. Bring the knees back into the chest, a little rock side to side to release. Grabbing one leg, rolling up or turning over onto the side. You're going to go into a prone position, face down. We're going to go into a nice slow mountain climber. So do what you need to do for your wrists. If you need to roll up your mat, take a breath, step back, and you're going to slowly drive the knee straight into center, alternating the knee. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. You can always take it down to the forearm. It's just the range of motion won't be as big. Or you could be on the knee, driving one knee in and then the other, scooping the belly to spine. Slow and controlled, and if you want to add it at the end, you can add a little giddy up and run it out as long as the control is there. Releasing back after 30 seconds. Restacking the spine, opening the chest, back into your 4-point position. Take a breath. You're going to step into plank, and you're going to start to drive the knee to the side, looking towards the knee in your spider climb. Use that exhale breath to drive the knee. You can modify by dropping to the knees. You can also modify by taking it down to the forearms. Release after 30 seconds. Roll the spine back up. You're going to take it back onto your back again. We're going to go into a slow, low bike. So take a breath here. One knee comes in, one leg goes out. You're flexing through that heel. So it's like you're stomping to the opposite wall as you wrap your opposite rib towards your opposite hip. So it's not so much the elbow crossing the body as it is the rib to hip connection. Slow and controlled. That's it. Keep breathing through it. If that's feeling good and you've got the control, you can pick it up. That's it. Fight it. Fight it. You're almost there. And release it. Staying on the back, take a breath. You're going to support your head and neck, cradle it in a hammock, scooping the belly, rib to hip connection, and you're going to alternate your scissor drop. Every time you're lifting that leg up, imagine that you're scooping the belly and the hips up. C curving through the spine. Scoop. Use that exhale. Scoop. And scoop as you lift. Keep breathing through it. You're almost there. Let it go. Nice work, guys. Hug those knees in. Take a breath. You're going to reset. Take a deep breath in. You're going to roll yourself up or roll over onto your side. You're going to grab some small weights or soup cans, whatever you have available. Dig the heels in, pull the toes towards the nose, and you're going to roll back onto the sacrum, pulling the belly to spine. As you alternate, serve it up, driving the elbow back, alternating the hand that the ball or the soup can is in, and start to add either the same leg up or the opposite leg up. Challenge it, go within your level, keep breathing, and then restacking. Let it go. Taking it down onto your back. Take a deep breath in. Both legs are coming up, both arms come up. Scoop the belly. Head and neck are lifted. Opposite arm and leg reach towards the wall as they lower. The other opposite arm and leg reach towards the ceiling. If the long lever of straight legs is too much, you can always bend the legs. If it becomes too much through your head and neck, you lower the upper body down. Keep breathing, keep using that exhale to lift back up to the top, carving the belly deep. Alternating your sides. 30 seconds, release, hug the knees in, and then roll yourself up. Create a little bit of space. We're going into your last one, you guys. We're almost done. You're doing awesome. So here we go. Standing roll down. You're scooping the belly, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, walking out into a plank. You're going to jump into that low throw out and then jump out. Pike the tail, monkey walk back, scoop the belly and restack. Again, rolling it down, walking it out, jumping it in nice and low, jump it back out. Pike the tail, walk it in, scooping the belly up. Again, rolling it down, walking it out. You can walk the legs in instead of jumping it and walk the legs back out. You pick the level, you're in your body. Take a breath, scoop and roll it back up. Keep going, guys. This is it. Breathing through it. Just a little bit of stretching now. You did it, you guys. 40 exercises. Awesome. 30 seconds each exercise. Every 10, water break, recovery. Find a few stretches that help you. These are just some samples of some ideas you can do. Stretching out the low body, stretching out hamstring, glutes, quads. Breathe through it. You would, of course, spend a bit more time here. These are just some ideas for you. Kick the heel forward. Long line, tail out the crown of the head. You can always add a toe grab here to increase the intensity of the stretch. Scoop and roll it back up. Switch your side out. Rounding out the spine, scoop the belly. Hug a tree, scooping and carving the belly back to the spine, opening up the back. Breathe. Bringing those arms behind, clenching the fingers together to open, or you can take the hands to the low back, opening the chest, stretching out through the arms. Breathe into it. One arm coming across the chest, dropping the shoulder down. Breathe. That same arm can come up and over top. Tricep stretch right into that side body, into the armpit, breathing through it. Switching to the other side when you're ready. Again, you're going to spend more time doing this. I just want to give you some ideas. Cat-cow, finding your 4-point position, dropping down, and a little up dog or up stretch, opening through the abdominals, breathing, rolling the shoulders down and back, and then pushing up and back, finding that 4-point position and scooping the belly into your cat and releasing it down and through into your cow. Pelvic wheel rolls as you scoop up into your cat and release from the pelvis through the spine as you roll and open into your extension in cow and back to neutral. You can do a nice little spine twist, wrapping one leg around, hand behind, sit tall and find a nice gentle twist. Releasing to the other side, sitting tall, and twist. Nice big side bend, carving the underside, opening the top side, scooping the belly, rolling to the front, restacking the bones. Other side, open through the lateral side of the body, scooping the belly, rounding to the front, and restack those bones. Big breath and release it. Yes, you guys, that was so awesome. You did it. Congratulations. Woohoo!